Hi, I'm Jagriti Karthik. So today I'm going to talk about five habits to improve your focus and productivity if you suffer from overthinking, which I call it as my 5 M's or 5 habits to improve your mind's focus and productivity if you have too much mind chatter or too much going on in your mind. Now you know that when you're overthinking, there are too many things going on in your mind. There are too many ideas, past memories, emotions, feelings, and even a smallest of an issue or a situation can make us think a lot. I personally have too much of overthinking issues, and these are some of the habits that I personally do to reduce overthinking and start being much more productive. So, the first M I say is move your body. If you suffer from overthinking, if you have too much of thoughts going on in your mind, the first habit, this is one of the best routines also I can say as a morning routine, is to move your body. What do I mean by move your body is either doing a stretch in the morning or doing some kind of exercises or workouts. You know that if you have ever done any form of exercise or yoga or moved your body in the morning, you know that it brings out a lot of clarity in your mind because your concentration is going to your body. Your mind and your body is totally interconnected. So that is the reason if you eat good, you also feel good in your mind. When you take care of your body, your mind also runs in a very good way. So if you suffer from the issue of overthinking, make sure every morning you at least exercise for 15 to 20 minutes or at least maximum 30 minutes in a day. That will help you to reduce your thoughts in your mind because your whole concentration is on exercising and your body. So make sure first M is move your body to reduce overthinking, and that will help you to increase clarity in your mind. Now, the second M is what I call meditation. I can't stress this enough. I've always been talking about meditation in all of my social media channels, in all the videos that I do, that peace of mind is super important if you especially have the issues of overthinking. Why do we need peace of mind? Because when there's too much going on in the mind, there are too many ideas, too many thoughts going on in your mind, you need to relax your mind a bit. You need to let your mind breathe and take a break, and that will improve clarity. I meditated for at least 25 minutes before I could, shoot this video because it gives me clarity of what I have to speak. My ideas come in, it comes in my imagination because for me, when I overthink a lot, I fear what to speak. I think about, I just sit and only overthink about these things have to be spoken or these things have to be. I'm always in motion and not in an action. So to be in action, to be in a creative flow, I always have always built this habit to meditate for at least 20-25 minutes before I shoot any videos or do any sort of work. And that's my routine, that I meditate in the morning and in the evening, and that's super important, especially if you're overthinking. Trust me, giving your mind a break before you're starting your day will improve your focus and productivity. You're driving somewhere when there is too much traffic, going from destination A to destination B would be super difficult because of the traffic. But when there is no traffic, it is easy for you to drive through. It's the same thing with our mind. When there is too much going on in our mind, it is super difficult to process anything in life, any decision in life. To have productivity and clarity, make sure you build the habit of meditation. I've done a video on how to start meditation as a beginner. You can just sit by yourself, start closing your eyes. Even breathing for some minutes can help you relax your mind. So if you have the issues of overthinking and if you have lack of focus, make sure you start meditating and pausing your mind. That is the second M, I would say, or the second habit to build. Now the third M is manage your day. Plan your day, make a list. Either in the morning or in the previous night, you should at least know what are the 3 important tasks that you have to finish in a particular day. And you know that when we have the issue of overthinking, especially I have suffered from this, when I wake up in the morning and I have too much of overthinking, I do not know how my day will roll by, and then I end up doing those things which is not in a priority list, and I feel really bad at the end of the day. This has happened quite number of times, and I know that if you also suffer from overthinking, there is lack of clarity in the mind because there's too much going on in the mind. And if that is the issue, we always have to stick to a list. It can either be, nowadays we have many apps through which you can list the task which can be done. For example, for my professional purposes, I use a task manager app which is called Asana, where I list all the things that I have to complete in a day, doing probably videos or editing or putting up things on social media, various of the things. For you it might be a lot of other things. Even if you go for a 9 to 5 job, or if you work at home, or if you have responsibilities at home, it is super important to list the activities that we do somewhere, either in a book or either in a small sheet or in your phone. So you can also keep reminders in your phone for the task that has to be finished. It's basically being very planned, because we do not waste our time. When there is issue of overthinking, most of the time what we do is we sit there, we overthink, we waste a lot of time because we do not have lack of clarity in our mind. So to improve your focus and productivity for a particular day, make sure it is properly planned. Make sure at least you put up the 3 important tasks that you want to finish, so that you don't sit there overthinking and not knowing what to do. So the third M is learn to manage your day and make a list of things that you need to finish. And now the fourth M is mute all digital distractions. This is super important. When you have to finish your task and responsibilities, when there is a time when you have to go deep into your work, make sure you mute all your digital distractions. Now we know that we all love being on social media, and once we open the app, we are mindlessly scrolling. We do not know how much time we are spending on it. And then when you have issues of overthinking, watching social media again can bring a lot of issues into your mind. So when you are concentrating on work, make sure all your digital distractions are muted, all your social media apps are not being used, because if you have the issue of overthinking, it is super difficult to dive deep and improve your focus and productivity if you have all the notifications and social media apps opened in your phone. So make sure the fourth M is mute all digital distraction. This is one of the best ideas that you can start doing right from today. In my previous videos, I've done 2 or 3 videos about digital mindfulness, where I have done videos about how you can customize your Facebook feed so that you don't, consume too much of it. There's a video where I've spoken about how you can find the time spent on Facebook and Instagram. These are super important, especially for people like me and you who overthink a lot, so that we don't spend our time unnecessary on something that will again distract our mind. The link to these videos in the description box, make sure you check it. And also I've done a latest blog where I've spoken about how to control mindless scrolling. I'm going to give the link also in the description box. Now the last and the fifth M, or the fifth habit, is to have mindful night routines for good quality sleep. Now I can't tell you how much sleep is super important to have a focused and productive day the next day. I've also done videos where I've mentioned about 7 good habits to get good night's sleep, and also 3 mindfulness activities or routines that you can do every single day to get good quality sleep. Now why is sleep important? Now if you are an overthinker, I personally have felt this. When I overthink a lot, I do not get good sleep. I do not fall asleep very fast. So anybody who suffer from overthinking will, at least 80% of people will have this issue of getting good night's sleep. Now sleep requires peace of mind, and that's why most people suffer from lack of sleep. Now what do I mean by mindful night routines is, for example, what I do is I switch off my gadgets at least half an hour before going to bed, and I read a book 30 minutes before I go to bed, because when I'm reading my book, my mind will start getting into the peace zone, and it helps me to fall asleep fast. So these are the mindful night routines you can have to get good quality sleep. As adults, we require at least 8 to 9 hours of good quality sleep to improve our focus and productivity next day. So if you are an overthinker, if you want to increase your focus and productivity, make sure you sleep better. And for that, I will give the link to one of the videos, 2 videos that I've done related to getting good sleep in the description box. I would mention it. So these were the 5 M's, or 5 habits to improve your focus and productivity if you suffer from overthinking. First one is move your body. Second thing is meditation. Third M is manage your day, plan your day ahead to stop any kind of confusion. Now, fourth one is mute all your digital distractions when you're working. And the fifth one is mindful night routines to get good quality sleep. I hope you liked watching the video. I hope the video was helpful. I do a lot of videos on overthinking, worrying, mind chatter, and anxiety. Previously, I've done two videos on overthinking. One is how overthinking kills your productivity, and one is 4 ways to control overthinking and worrying. So make sure you watch that video as well, which is very super useful. I'm going to give the link in the description box below. If you like watching my video, do subscribe to my channel. Hit the red button to subscribe to my channel. Also give a like button if you like watching this video. Also, I come up with videos on mind, mindfulness, meditation, personal development, and self-care. You can also connect with me on different social media platforms. I'm pretty much active over there. Like, I'm on TikTok. I do a lot of short form of videos. My handle is Jagrati Karthik. I'm there on Instagram. I share a lot of content, written content about personality development, self-care, and mind on Instagram. Also on Facebook, my page is Mindfulness with Jagrati. So make sure, I'm going to give all the link to my social channels in the description box. If you love knowing about these things, do follow me on these social channels. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section what was your favorite part, which was the favorite point. Also, what are the ways that you do to improve your focus and productivity if you are overthinking. Giving these kind of inputs will help a lot of people who come and look for my videos. So let's help them come out of overthinking. Let's help them improve their focus and productivity in life. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.